Okay, Jay Griggs, Winner Property. I'm here with Keith. Now, Keith is a very, very busy man, but he's volunteered to give us a little bit more information about the last 35 years of his experience and what works. We've said about serviced accommodation in the Cleethorpes area, because that's obviously where we are, but not anything rents. Is that fair to say?
That's correct. As far as serviced accommodation goes, people are looking for accommodation with en-suites and its own kitchenette that includes a microwave, fridge. Obviously everybody wants a TV in the room. You've got some very, very good Wi-Fi signals, and in all of our places we have 2 or 3 hubs from 2 or 3 suppliers, so that we never have that issue anymore. As well as that, when you're looking at serviced accommodation, looking at being safe and secure, all of our properties have self-locking doors, so you don't even have to lock a door, so nobody can actually gain access if you forget to do that.
Yeah.
As far as the regulations for the property goes, if you're doing a smaller type property, you have to be licensed with the council. If you're doing a more commercial venture, you have to have full fire regulations, fire alarms, emergency lighting, and so on and so forth. And everything that we've done, we've gone through building regs and achieved all the necessary certificates for that.
Okay, so I think the product and where we're stood here now, and would like to have just a quick look around. We can't actually get into the bedrooms because you are so successful.
We're full. I'm afraid we've got full occupancy, and that's just how it is. Even though we're like a week before Christmas at the moment.
Yeah. Just before we have a quick look around the communal areas here, in this is an 8-bedroom.
Yes, it is.
8-bedroom property. You've done one recently where I think you mentioned that you had an architect involved, because you've done so many of these now.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. So we use the same footprint on all of them.
Right. Okay. So you can look at a building, get an architect involved, and they will put everything you need in behind, stud work.
Yeah.
Drop in the ceilings, acoustics, etc., etc.
Yes. Yeah, acoustics is a major factor, not just with ourselves but with local authority, because obviously noise transmits through the building sideways and up and down.
An architect involved, because you've done so many of these now.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. So we use the same footprint on all of them.
Right. Okay. So you can look at a building, get an architect involved, and they will put everything you need in behind, stud work.
Yeah.
Drop in the ceilings, acoustics, etc., etc.
Yes. Yeah, acoustics is a major factor, not just with ourselves but with local authority, because obviously noise transmits through the building sideways and up and down.
Yeah.
And the other aspect that the local authority are very keen on is thermally insulating all the external walls.
Yeah.
But it costs to start with, but all your bills are reduced massively if you're in it for the long haul, so it's worth doing.
Yeah, okay. And just before we have a quick look around, you've gone down the HMO route at one point, do you know, and you were letting out on a longer term AST basis.
Yes, that's correct.
Do you know, I know we talk about dollar, but do you know, what was the reason that you switched from that to contractors?
Contractors expect and want a better type of quality.
Yeah. And
we decided to sort of go in the middle ground from HMOs to like renting a room at Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
Sort of thing, sort of in the middle, if you like. So we're middle priced, we're not cheap, we're not expensive, we're in the middle.
So say, for example, Holiday Inn is charging £80 a night.
Correct.
Do you know, you could put something on reasonably at different times of the year, because there's different demands, isn't there?
Yeah, supply and demand is.
Yeah. So around maybe £50.
Yeah, that's correct.
So you're undercutting the big boys, but you're providing a very personalised service.
Yeah, that's correct.
Love it. Okay, we'll have a look around.